This week we had many celebrations. We started on Thursday, February the 16th, with the renewal of vows of 7 of our brothers in Porta Latina: Adelard Andrea, Ponas Vincent, Mutain Henry, Tempo Joseph, Nza Simon, Otieno Reagan, and Kolu Michel. They reaffirmed their commitment to the Lord, the Church, and the Institute of Charity, vowing poverty, chastity, and obedience as their choice of life. Don Marco invited each one to ask himself who Jesus is for him, to be aware that although they are called temporary, vows are a choice focused on the eternal reality, in order to be able to face each difficulty not as an obstacle on a journey, but as a step that helps them grow, makes them stronger, and brings them closer to our ideal, holiness. Then on Sunday, February the 19th, the second meeting of the Rosminian Family was held. Priests, sisters, brothers, ascribed members, all who feel themselves to be friends of Rosmini, we shared a moment of prayer, reflection, and fraternal agape. On this occasion, the central theme was listening to the Lord. We were invited to be attentive to the voice of God, who communicates with us in a diverse and continuous way, shows us his will, his love, and the path he has traced for each one. And finally, on Monday, February the 20th, we celebrated the Feast of the Cell, the commemoration of the foundation of the Institute of Charity. In all provinces, there has been a festive atmosphere, and the whole family has gathered for the Eucharistic celebration and fraternal sharing. In a particular way, it was celebrated in the province of India, and the feast was enriched with the ordination to the diaconate of 2 of our brothers, Abin Matthias and Francis Jitt. The fathers and sisters met on this occasion, a joy for the whole Rosminian family. Also, in England, the celebration had a special touch because of the beginning of the postulancy of Harris, who we include in our prayers that the Lord will lead him on this path. In Venezuela, the celebration began on Sunday the 19th with a day of meeting, beginning with the Eucharist and a presentation on the Institute of Charity, followed by a time of shared table with sports and recreation. On Monday the 20th, the solemn Mass was held, which also recalled the 36th anniversary of the foundation of the Rosminian novitiate in Venezuela. In Porta Latina, we met for the celebration of Holy Mass with the presence of the sisters and fathers of the different communities located in Rome. In his homily, Father General recalled the greatness of Father Founder and encouraged us not only to see and admire what he did, but to imitate him, not only to recount how many things Rosmini did, but to ask ourselves, what can I do? In addition to truly seeking justice and asking the Lord with a true ardour to make us just and to enable us to respond to the Gospel's invitation to prayer that leads us to union with the Lord. After Mass, in a clear festive atmosphere, we shared food and the joy of being part of the institute that takes its name from charity.